Hey, Doug Upstone here. I'm here for Doug Upstone Sports Picks, and today I'm back in Peoria, Arizona today, and as opposed to the last couple of videos that were pretty chilly, this one's nice and warm, about 75 degrees, great day. And Colorado is playing Seattle, is actually who's playing, but we already covered Seattle, so I'm going to talk about Colorado and the Athletics today, the two teams I'm going to cover. Starting with the Rockies. They're picked last in the National League, last in their division, and their season win total is only 58.5. Now, say what you want about the White Sox, about how bad they were last year, but a lot of that has to do with bad ownership, lack of institutional control, and just how they ran the ball club. Colorado, they're terrible because their owner doesn't care. He's making a profit, takes the TV money, has people going through the turnstiles or the dingers now to get people to the ballpark. So he has no interest in having a competitive ball club. Rockies fans keep showing up for the games, to see either their team play or to see the opposing teams. But I'll tell you what, Coors Field is beautiful, and especially for a night game, hard to beat. Now, Colorado has lost 100+ games each of the last 2 years. They had never lost 100 games before, so they're just god awful, and that is further explained by the fact that last year they gave up 116 more runs than the White Sox did, 116, and they were gave up 88 more runs than the next worst team, which was Miami, altogether. Now, their pitching should be a little bit better with German Marquez back, and along with Antonio Senzatella. That should help, but both of those guys are injury prone. So that's a little bit of an issue there. So the other thing that comes into play here, the Rockies' offense, not very good. Tied for 19th last year. This team playing in that park every year, he should be in the top 10. They were not. Now, I do like, on a positive note, center fielder Brenton Doyle. He's a nice player, along with shortstop Esquiel Tovar. Both of them got Golden Gloves last year, and they got some pop in the bat. Now, this team has won 59 and 61 games the last 2 years. Their win total is even lower at 58.5. So if you're betting, the under would be the way to go. But what I would suggest is do the exact same thing that I mentioned about the White Sox, which is to just, instead of tying your money up for the whole season, looking for the win, is to instead just put it out there, bet against the Rockies on a continual basis, make your money there. Okay, let's move ahead to the Athletics. Now, the Athletics, are picked to be last, tied for last with the Angels in the AL West. They're 13th to win the American League, and their season win total is 71.5. Now, for everything that's wrong about their ownership, moving to Sacramento, I think, is a real positive because it takes away a lot of the negative stuff. John Fisher is still a bad owner, no question about that. We'll see if he improves moving around. But last year, they went from 50 to 69 wins, so that's a big improvement. Now, they're going to play in a minor league park in Sacramento for the next 3 years, so we'll see how that all plays out. Now, the park difference, though, is going to be enormous. One thing you're going to notice, pitching is going to be completely different. It's not going to be as good as what it's been, and it hasn't been great, by the way, but the hitting will be improved. One of the things I really like is the DH, Brent Rooker, had a great year, 39 home runs, 293 batting average, 263 on-base percentage, and a 562 OPS. The other one, sorry, so yeah, on that. The A's, 196 home runs last year. That's phenomenal. That's up from 122 just 2 years ago. Now, this offense could be even better if they take the time to walk more, and strike out less. Pitching staff is added Luis Severino and Jeff Springs. Severino pitched 182 innings for the Mets last year. Did a nice job. Is he going to hold up after all those years that he missed? We'll find out. Springs has been out for 2 complete years, so he moves on. We'll see what he's able to do. Now that gives us J.P. Sears and Joey Estes. They have their moments, but they're certainly not great starting pitchers. Green and Gold, what they want to do, get a lead, going into the 9th inning, because then they can bring in hard-throwing Mason Miller, who averages 14.4 strikeouts per 9 innings. He converted on 31 of the 38 saves from last season. On this one, my actual recommendation on this would be to pass on the 71.5 here, and there's nothing else to bet. And then but I would consider the over overall. So there you have it. This is Doug Upstone. I'll be back again with 2 more spring training teams, Cincinnati and San Diego. It is next. Thanks for watching.